Alright, welcome back to my channel. Today we're covering days 34 through 50. It's kind of insane that it's been 50 days, but here we are. So picking back up, day 34, followed more V7 canvas tutorials on YouTube. Gotta say, this one might be my favorite drawing I've done, just between the angle of the face and the eyes and the hair and just the different line weights. It's probably my favorite thing I've done still. So thank you, V7 Canvas. Trying to do more. As you can see, still having a problem with hair. And then this one, I used a reference photo of my girlfriend. It's not perfect, but I like it. It's a good reference photo. And then tried to just, I don't know, drew some dogs. And then I found a new reference book. It's like the complete guide to drawing action manga or something like that. I will link it in the description. But yeah, it's a lot of like dynamic action poses. So running, just more running, you know, mess around with perspective. Some more of that, running, perspective. This one's pretty cool. You know, just really trying to focus on the form. Here I realized I think I was just going into it too right off the bat, so I was like, okay, maybe I just need to like sketch it out like this first next time. This one's, you know, someone's diving playing baseball. It's supposed to be more at like, I don't know, diagonal like this, but I kind of ended up drawing it more like that, so, you know, looks kind of weird. But here, another one out of the book. Definitely, I like this one too. It's not perfect, especially like the face and some other stuff, but I really like the wrinkle of the shirt going up and some of the shading. Shading is definitely, hair has been hard. Learning how to shade and where to shade has also been hard for me. It's just, I don't know. My brain freezes when I try to figure out how to shade. Some more action poses here. Again, it kind of didn't really turn out how I envisioned it. It kind of looked more like this when I wanted it to be more like that, kind of like, I don't know. So just, I gotta cue a little bit better. And then, I don't know, I just did not feel like doing tutorials again, so just really did not feel like drawing or doing more tutorials at this time. So just Googled the first thing that came to mind, and Bloodborne. Fantastic game, one of the best games ever. You should play it if you hadn't. And then just some random stuff. Tried to draw a kickflip. Tried drawing this guts image again. I don't know what is going on with the hair. It looks like he has an afro, but yeah. Some more. Again, a few days I just really did not feel like drawing. Did some guts. Looks kind of creepy with that shading. I realized Berserk might not be the best manga to learn from because the drawing is so advanced. So I was like, all right. I watched Dandadan recently on Netflix. I was like, I'm just gonna draw Okaroon from the manga. Fortunately, got some spoilers, but oh well. And didn't love how it turned out. I don't dislike it as much now, but I was so upset. I just drew something random and ended up drawing this weird Okaroon, and I don't know, it is what it is. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to it. I went back to the action manga book, do jumping, woman falling down, I guess. I don't love the face, but I do like the skirt. I was kind of like ruffling, so I felt like that was pretty cool. And then tried to be more, I don't know, intentional with the shading, I guess. So, yeah. And then this, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna try to draw. I literally just said I was gonna stop drawing stuff in that like Berserk style, but then I was like, let me try to draw something kind of like Vagabond and more realistic, and not just like the stereotypical, you know, anime shape face. So I was trying to do something more realistic. It looks cursed. It's, I don't know, looks like a hobbit or something. The proportions are just off. And then I ended up going back to it. That was 2 days ago. I ended up going back to it today and tried to just like sketch out the proportions a little bit better to make it less look, look less like a hobbit or whatever. And then more from the action book, kung fu poses. Yeah. And then I did here today. Here I did actually draw this one out first. This one's supposed to be like you're looking up, and then like the guy's like jumping and like chopping his leg down. So that's kind of what the pose is supposed to be. Yeah, 50 days crazy. I feel like I just started. Definitely made some progress. I'm not where I would like to be, but I can also be honest with myself and say I have not been practicing. I've just been doing it a little bit at night. I realize I haven't been. It's not like school where I was, doing 10 or 12 hours of studying a day to get my electrical engineering degree. This is just like something I'm doing at the end of the night. So I'm obviously not going to advance as quickly. But yeah, it's been enjoyable so far. Sometimes when I don't hate what I drew. Definitely, yeah, the shading is something I'd like to get better at. I thought, this was partially inspired by PewDiePie, and I would like to maybe get some markers and do some like colored illustrations, but the goal of this was to be more manga-ish, not illustration-ish. So for now, I'm just gonna keep with the, grayscale, monotone stuff. Might try to, don't have any screen tones or anything, so maybe just mess around with shading with pencil more. But yeah, here's where I'm at after 50 days. Thanks for watching.